Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we're going to do Ascendant Challenge number 6, at least in the rotations from their original release. This is going to be in the Chamber of Starlight. It is called Cimmerian Garrison, and this is the one with the Gauntlet time trial run, so we pretty much have to run all the way through. So if you're looking for a time trial video, I'm going to have a link to the specific timestamp of my previous video where I show you the time trial run. And then I'll kind of explain the pieces of it as I go through. If you guys want to jump ahead to the gameplay, you don't need to see the location, anything like that. Use the timestamps in the video to jump to any section you need. I'll be explaining the egg locations, the lore bones, and just kind of advice when you're running through the time trial and what to do. But right now I'm going to drive you guys to the location, so if you want to jump ahead to the actual Ascendant Challenge gameplay, you can skip ahead, use the timestamps you've got on screen. Otherwise, we are going to race Sylvia, the Chamber of Starlight, so jump on your Sparrow, and let's get to driving. It is Crimson Days this week, but even if you're not watching this thing on Crimson Days, this is week 2 of the curse, so that middle week, and this will give you guys at least kind of a point of reference. So there are 6 weeks, so the curse goes 3 weeks, but we have 6 total Ascendant challenges, so you get these coming up every 6 weeks. So if you're missing a specific one, and it hasn't come up in a little while, just check and kind of see a calendar or a schedule or anything like that. There's a couple of those on Reddit, and you guys can see when to expect the one that you're looking for. Now, hit a rally flag if you got one in front of you. It's a nice way to make sure you've got heavy ammo up and stuff like that. And then the quickest way, honestly, I just hit that flag, but it's where Lone Star is going. So you're actually going to go off to this right, jump down here, and you'll see the Lost Sector symbol, and you're just going to land on this platform. I'm going to show you guys the quickest way up in there by kind of jumping up on this windowsill ledge, cutting off a bit of the run, and then just trying to burn in there. You also make sure your Tincture of Queen's Foil is popped. I've got 17 minutes on mine, so I popped it a little while ago. But just make sure you have that popped so you got plenty of time. If you're doing the time trial, you're definitely not going to run out. But even if you do this slowly, one tincture should last you just fine. So you can pop it early, which is nice. You don't actually have to stop in the middle of this one and pop it. So before you start getting too high into this one, I would pop your Tincture of Queen's Foil early so you can run straight in. So you're going to want to kill those 2 hobgoblins, and at this point, it's just a quick jump. Right on this. Keep moving up to this little lantern platform here, and then straight up to the ledge. You're going to see the boss up here, so anything big to take it out. So you actually find the boss. Anything big, Thunderlord, Super, Chaos Reach would obviously tear it up. And then if you just want to run straight inside, you can see the portal right back there. And these secret platforms that you use to find a chest up top are actually a nice way to just run straight in. Couple snipers here, so just be careful. And then let's jump inside. Alright, so once you land, we're on the inside. If you're doing a time trial run, you literally have to get in and start running. Now, there's stuff I'm going to show you along the way, so I'm not going to do the time trial, but I will put a card up here so you guys can, also in the description, a link to the very specific timestamp, and at the end, so you guys can find that time trial run. Now, just a quick reminder, if you need to kill Abyssal champions for your purification ritual, for example, I have one, these are the guys you have to kill. Now, these guys are pretty slow. You'll notice he's going to kind of walk up the ledge to me. If they get too close up on this ledge, literally hop down, and then they have to retreat all the way back down the stairs. So this is a really easy place to fight them if you need those Abyssal champions. So notice here, I'm going to drop down, and he's literally going to have to back up and go all the way back down around. So this is an easy place to fight him. If you're looking for Tolan, there's a couple locations he's going to be. Sometimes he's literally just off. Where's that platform? It's kind of hard to see in the fog, but there's a platform kind of off behind you somewhere. Tolan can be right here. Watch these guys. If they do get too close, they will smash your face in. Now, if you're looking for the first egg, like from this initial platform, as long as you're not too overrun, if you just peek down off to the side, it's right here. If you need a point of reference if you're running forward, you've got broken platform number 1. Going to have some shadow thrall that spawns, so clear those out. Broken platform, or broken pillar number 2, and if you look off to your right, it's right down here. So egg number 1, very close to that front platform, just off to your right-hand side. Next, we're going to be looking for the farthest away egg, actually towards the end, but it's one you can shoot earlier than you think, and it's actually your cleanest shot, so you don't have to make any crazy fall-down jumps, which I'll show you what I mean. So, up here, you're going to have some hobgoblins, things like that. If you're going for the time trial run, you literally just have to run. You might be able to tag a few ads as you go through, but there's really not any stopping and shooting ads. It's really just moving, trying to dodge so you're not really, exposed very long. Tolan can sometimes be right over there on that platform as well, so peek out for him if you have that daily bounty. Once you're up here, you're going to have some of these Elite Shadow Thrall, the Ravenous Taken Thrall. Look for those, pick them off from a little bit of range so you're not getting overrun. Watch out for the Taken Blasters. They will ruin any run if they catch you just wrong. Now up here you're going to have a few Hobgoblins, and you're going to start your kind of 2 Shriekers that you're going to find that will give you a bit of hell. So first one's going to be right here, pretty straight shot at it. Just watch out for those shots. But again, if you're going for that run, maybe you run between cover, peek through. Same thing. For example, if I'm going to have this Shrieker over here, and I want to try and get by it, you might try and stagger this guy, keep moving, try and get yourself some cover, use this tree, watch the Taken Blaster, and jump over. You're going to have some Shadow Thrall that spawn here. If you need a place to land for cover, this island works well. I'm far enough from the Shrieker, it's not an option. You don't really want to stop moving, so the Hobgoblins would be still an issue, so you'd pretty much just jump straight across and keep going. But the idea in that first section, you just have to move. Now, you're going to have some Shadow Thrall. You'll notice if I'm not really anywhere that they can get me, you're fine. But I want to go back and show you guys where the second egg is at. So from this island that I'm at here, you're actually going to have to go back a little bit. I was just showing you guys how the run would actually work if you were going for the time trial. So here, definitely look for the Shrieker. Now if it's going to be annoying, I'm just going to blast it in the face. Alright, so kill your Shadow Thrall here, so you guys can jump down, clear out the ads. And basically what I would consider this is kind of your final donut right underneath the Shrieker. You guys know you're on the right one because the Shrieker is going to be right here. Last couple of these guys, and we're pretty good to go. So where the Shrieker was at, you're going to have, this is the final section up here. This is the final boss area. And if you notice on the far left over here, there's an egg. Now previously I would say, hey, like do what you need to do, drop down, get the egg. But if you drop down, you actually can't get back up. So your second egg is going to be the final donut before you start actually traversing your way kind of upwards, where your second Shrieker is at, and just off to the left. So I'm pretty much standing where the second Shrieker was, and this is your final platform when we make a ridiculous run out to it, and your egg's down here in the bottom. So this is what I would call, egg 2, egg 3, whatever number you want to put on it. Again, these guys, as long as you're not on their level, they're not going to chase you. If I'm down here, they're going to start running towards me. Usually they'll dissipate, something like that, and then they'll teleport on you. Main thing is just make sure you are staying up and nimble, watching for those Taken Blasters. If you're going for speed, use this island, and then jump in between and keep going. Now here you're going to have some Shadow Thrall as well. A nicely placed grenade should keep them busy. Now once you get to the point where you see the Phalanx. Now the 4 Phalanx are really not a big deal, just kill them from range. Just don't jump down there and get blasted off a ledge, that's just no fun. When you see these, this is where things start to get interesting. So once you kill the Phalanx on this pretty large platform, and you proceed forward, the Abyssal Champions are going to spawn in front of you up here, but now they're not going to have heads. They're going to be sprinting. So sprint as fast as you can. You want to be above them on levels. And at this point, we're going to go to the Lore Bones. So once the Knights lose their heads and they're fast, turn to the left. Now you are on 2 separate platforms, so they should not be able to catch you. So you'll notice they're pretty aggressive. All you got to do is go down to the edge of this platform at the bottom. Lore Bones will be down here. Sorry if I sound a little weird, guys. Got, like, I don't know, cough, cold, whatever. Now, the other piece is once you see the Lore Bones, before you jump back in and start making your run, take care of your final egg. It's hanging underneath, and there's multiple places where you'll see this thing. As you're running through, I'll show you where you'll see it in multiple places. But your first place, and your probably calmest place, is going to be right down here. So from the Lore Bones, come back up, and just before you make this jump, you'll see it right underneath, kind of hanging underneath what you're about to traverse. So, final piece. As they have their heads off, you can shoot them. If you kill them, you're just going to get another one to spawn. But the idea is, you pretty much at this point, either way, because they're going to be following your butts, you got to start running. So, once you see them actually disappear, make sure you're moving quickly. They will slam the ground. But at this point, you're just going to be going up quite a few circles. Now, you're going to have these little things that spawn. If you're going for the time trial run, I might shoot these 3 just because they're going to be tagging you for a little while. Watch for the Taken Blasters. You're going to have a few Shadow Thrall spawns as well. So my advice is just take the inside track. And just make sure you're not going to land in front of one. Like if I'm landing and I see one coming, just strafe off to the left. When you get to this crazy Taken Blaster section, I usually will go up over this tree and then hang off to the left-hand side. And you can usually avoid most of what's coming at you. Same thing, the Knights will be on your butt pretty close by. Watch the Taken Blasters. You're going to have some Thrall. Strafe off to the outside for your landing. Try not to get too stalled by one of those. And then again, if you're looking for that egg, it's right up here at the top, just underneath this final ledge. So if you are needing that one, just take a second, gather your thoughts, hang out up here, you know, if you need a chance. You can even jump up on this little ledge right here and get your final view. Just make sure you're high enough that the knights can't smack you. But right there is your final egg. And he can't do anything to me, but I can shoot him in the face. So it's kind of fun that way. Now at this point, the Abyssal champions will stop chasing you. So we're going to go for a bit of a jog. Bit of a jumping puzzle, not a jog, sorry. So at this point, you're going to notice these platforms will rotate. So once you get up to this section, I know the knights are going to be close. They can smash you, so just be ready to jump however you do it. In each static platform you get to, you're going to have a few of these little orbs that spawn that are going to want to shoot you. Now again, if you're going time trial, you can take a second and shoot these. Hand cannon might work a little better if you're going for power. But honestly, I stopped and shot these and still probably got it. But if you're going for speed, you can honestly just keep jumping. Now, it's up to you if you're going fast and you feel confident on your jumps. Most of these platforms, unless it's just completely ridiculous, you'll have one option. You'll notice that this one's about to flatten out, but even the upside down part of this one has got a decent bit of a landing platform here. I can jump over, catch this one for just a second, land on this one. You're going to have a couple more of these little orbs. Final part, you will have 3, so you'll have these 2 rotating, that one up there, and then you're going to have the final one with the boss area. So when you get to the boss section, principle there is going to be you're going to have a shrieker above. As long as you don't go above the lower platform, it's not going to hurt you, so don't try and kill it. Main thing is you're going to have the knight, a couple shadow thrall, and you're going to have a phalanx or 2 running around. Phalanx are going to be priority, so whether it's supers on that one, supers on the big guy, Well of Radiance, and just melt the knight down with, say, Icalo shotgun. All of that stuff is an option. I'm going to try my Chaos Reach. Probably have to do this in a couple phases. It's hard to one-phase this guy, just because unless you can one-phase it with, like, Well of Radiance and the shotgun, which is really powerful, you'll probably do enough damage, he'll disappear, probably get a few ads, and then come back and finish him up. So, final jumping rotation. If you want to wait till they're completely flat, that might be totally fine. Grab a quick sip while I wait. And I think we're getting ready for these to be pretty flat. So, let's do this. Jump on out. This one's getting ready to level out. I was a little early, but again, even over here, I'm okay. And then over here, I'm okay. This one's got a pretty smooth side. This one's rotating as well. It's kind of on an odd side platform. And then you've got this one rotating. Actually, these 2 seem to be static, if I'm right. That one's moving. This one's actually not. Nope, take it back. They are all moving. I just thought they weren't. But if you want to gather your thoughts, finally up here, the knight will spawn. So I'm going to try and Chaos Reach him down. And then be ready with something powerful. Watch for the phalanx. You don't want those blasting you off. And then wait for the big knight to spawn. He's almost dead. Should be able to finish him up pretty quick right here. And he's done. Now the shriekers will disappear once you kill the knight. Make sure you open the chest. So Ascendant challenge is done. And then if you need to leave the portal, you jump up 1 level. Jump up right up here. Portal will appear. And then exit. Now if you haven't killed all the ads, they're still going to be waiting on you. So you should be able to kill these out. Watch for the knight. Watch for the hobgoblins. You could be walking into chaos right here, so be careful. And then again, if you need some cover, you're good to go. So I'm going to go blast this guy in the face real quick up here and just try and get a little bit vertical. And that's the other reason, in case, like, you know, if you're with somebody else or somebody's coming to join you, or you might want to be trying multiple tries for that speed run, I might just clear these ads out first so you don't come back into total chaos. And also, if you have any deaths in there, it's nice to come back here and have this room calm as opposed to just ridiculousness. So that is the Cimmerian Garrison. You have the first egg as right near that starting location, just when you come in, peek off to the right. Second egg is really going to be towards the final section of the Lost Sector, but you can see it when you get to that final Shrieker platform, far off to the left-hand lower side of that final area. And that third one is as you progress upwards, there's multiple places where you will see it. The lower bones, once the knights plop their, helmets off and start going crazy, once you get to that T-junction, go left, the lower bones are down at the edge, and from there, before you jump back into that circular run, hit the egg, and then run the whole time. So I hope this video helped everybody out. Again, if you guys are looking for the time trial, I've got that link here, also down in the description. And you guys have been awesome. Anthem is launching in a few days. We've got Season of the Drifter coming soon. And it is Crimson Days going on right now. So definitely plenty of stuff going on. And just tune into the channel. I'll always have videos coming to you guys. Follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. I've been streaming a lot more lately, which has been a lot of fun with you guys. So catch me there. If you follow and hit those notifications, you'll know when I go live, especially like on the phone app. It's a good thing for me. And then right here on YouTube, if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment to say hey. And other than that, I will see you all soon. Have a great week. Enjoy Crimson Days.